Hi, I'm Amanda from Wax, and I've been asked to have a little look at the Mavic Air 2. From DJI. It's been out a little while now, but the exciting thing about this at the moment is they've just released a new firmware option which will now give you the digital zoom function, which you'd only previously got in the Mavic Pro zoom. The lovely thing about this is it's so portable. I ride a motorbike and I can pop it in my backpack and away I go off on adventures. The drone has got a 1/2-inch sensor, which obviously is comparable with a crop sensor body in photography terms. It has the ability to do a 48 megapixel image, very steady in the air, in fairly low winds that will sit quite happily for 30 minutes. It says 34 minutes, but always allow for your 20% battery to get back home in case of any unforeseen circumstances. The signal strength, obviously talking between the controller and the drone, is running on the OcuSync rather than the Wi-Fi option which was found in the original Mavic Air. Also, they've incorporated the screen above the controller, rather before they're always below, which to me was always a bit of a hindrance. Now you've got a nice clear line of sight to everything that you're looking at, so you can see clearly the whole time what the drone's seeing and obviously what the video feed that you're getting back, and very clear, easy to adjust for your quick shots and your hyperlapses and anything else that you want to be doing. I've got a Mavic Pro too, but this is becoming more and more my drone to go to. Okay, so we've got everything, our home point and everything's all updated. I've just had a little fly there before. Home point's all set. All your signal and everything in the top right hand corner is all really strong to go. So let's go and have some fun. Before I go anywhere, I always just check my response on the control just to make sure that you're happy with everything. And away we go. So on my screen you can see here I've got my histogram. That's just from my photography side of me that always wants to know that. You've obviously got your manual, your automatic shutter on there. I'll just keep it in auto for now, just for ease of use while I'm just demonstrating the flight of the drone. The nice thing about this is also you've got the inbuilt Pano. You've got your vertical, so again here you've got your vertical, your 180, your wide angle, sphere mode, something I've never used. The 180 degrees is always quite a good for that, so we'll give that a little shot. It is quite blustery, so it'll be quite interesting to see how the little guy handles the wind. But just to demonstrate how easy the panoramic mode is, she's just recording all this for me now, and now we just wait for that to save down to the app. There you go. So that's now saved. I've got myself a little panorama built in there. But look at the light, is nice with the shadows behind. Oh, I was by a visitor. So the new firmware option has given you the option in your 4K to go for your 4K zoom. Also, you can go for your 30, 25 or 24 frames a second on there. And as you can demonstrate just here how smooth that is, the transitional. There you go. But I just think that gives this little drone a little bit more punch for its middleweight size, having that option for videographers especially. On here you also see that you've got your you've got your exposure lock. You can do all your really drill down now into your settings on the Mavic Air. It's really now becoming a real go-to drone for myself. Just by having it in my bag, it takes up no room whatsoever, and you can see on here my home point's all set, where I've been, where the drone's looking. You can see that at all times which direction the drone's facing. Up the top there, you've got your minutes left of flight, your RC controller signal, your satellites that are locked in is 17. So just everything just to reassure you when you're out flying. Let's go back onto here and go back into photo mode, and then on photo mode, the 48 megapixel will give you a much bigger image, but I'm finding the JPEGs fantastic on screen. I don't know what they'd be like to print, depending on the print and what paper. Make sure my sensors are everything are correct before I bring her down to land. Don't go too close, Beth. Come back, because she won't come back. See, as soon as someone go too close, won't come back any further. There we go. We'll bring her to land. There you go. It's an impressive little bit of kit. Something that I think are very undervalued, underestimated, but for me personally, is now my go-to drone. I really enjoy it. It makes me smile every time I fly it, just for the fact that it's so portable. I can pop it in a bag, as I showed you before, take on my motorbike. I've been to the Isle of Wight with it, I've been to the Peak District with it. I've been all over now. I was hoping to get to Europe like the rest of us this year, but you know, 2020, haven't you thrown me a curveball? But guys, if you're looking for your first drone, I don't think you can get much better than this.